Hi, here's a quick tip for you. Hand position. The position that you hold your right hand in. I'm talking from a right-handed playing point of view here now. Very important, okay? And this is going to maximize your efficiency around the kit. And I see a lot of students having this problem, especially when they start out, especially if they've been a bit self-taught, okay? So what am I talking about? So essentially, your hand needs to be away from your body, not tucked in down here like this when you're playing the hi-hats, okay? And there's a few advantages to that. Now I'm going to show you on the other cam so you can see a little bit better from here. So we want to avoid this, yeah? A hand wants to be out here. Now that might feel a bit strange at first, but it's here. This is the position. One of the reasons is that from this position, everything's very close. Look at that. I can reach all the other parts of the kit without moving much. So that's going to massively affect my facility for moving around the kit if I'm starting from this position. If this right hand is all the way down here, that tom-tom up there it's a massive move from here to there. Yeah, from here, everything's close. Look at that, okay? But here's another reason. The other thing is it's got to be up. The hand needs to be up. And I'm going to switch the other camera now and show you why. So, when we play the hi-hat, we've got two techniques on the hi-hat. We can play with the tip of the stick. It gives us a cleaner, sort of slightly lighter sound. And we can play on the edge of the stick, okay? When I do that, I'm using the slightly thicker part of the stick on the edge, okay? And that gives us that slightly heavier, thicker sound. And what we're doing is we're getting a bit of the bottom cymbal in there as well. Okay? Now, again, one is not right and one is not wrong. This is not a verses, okay? You got to learn both, okay? And in actual fact, I can play both in the same groove, and I'll show you in a minute. But, so we're talking about hand position. So here's the thing. From this hand position, my hand is up and it's away. You can't really see how forward it is from that camera angle. But here's the thing, right? So if so long as the stick is clear, the tip of the stick is clear of the cymbal by 1 millimeter, okay, then I'm on the edge, okay? And if so long as the edge of the stick is clear by 1 millimeter, I'm on the tip. So if my hand is in this position, I've only got to drop it just very slightly, and I've got a completely different technique, a completely different sound on the hi-hat, from there to there. Look how small that movement is, my hand, the position of my hand. I just drop it like a centimetre and I'm getting two different notes. And what that means is I can use both those notes in my groove. So, and this is where it gets really interesting, because if I play on the edge, I can get an accent, okay? So what I'm doing is I'm playing edge, tip, okay? You feel that? Now, when I put the accents on the downbeat like that, that's going to give much more of a kind of a rock sort of feel to it. Again, this is very generalized, of course, right? But if I flip that around now, what I'm going to get is that same beat is now going to become much more funky. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the tip on the downbeats and the accent, the edge of the hi-hat on the upbeat. So now instead of going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, I'm going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Look at my hand. Look how little it moves. 1, 2. That's accenting the upbeats. There's the downbeats. Pretty cool, right? So from that hand position, I can reach all the kit. I can get my two different techniques on the hi-hat with a very minimal movement here. So it might feel a bit strange at first, especially if you've been doing a lot of this. Okay, get your hands out, get them up, and get them out, and get your right hand out here. Okay, have fun with that. See you on the next one.